Kobe, tell us just a little bit about your process. I mean, always when it comes to recruiting, you get it down to a few schools. What were those kind of final schools you were looking at, and why Emory Henry in the end?
That was tough at the beginning with the whole college recruiting, knowing the transfer portal and stuff. But we went on a couple of visits to Johnson C. Smith, West Virginia State University, Randolph, and then finally Emory Henry. And the field at Emory Henry is just great. Coach Isles, I want to thank him for giving me the opportunity. I like the campus, the team was welcoming, and I just think it's the best fit for me.
Daniel, no. And, Kobe, really, talk to me a little bit about, what were you doing when you got the news that Emory and Henry had wanted to sign and wanted you to come on board?
I got on a visit. At first, we visited the campus. Then I went up there and actually played with the players. And then I met with Coach Allen, and he told me.
Awesome. Kind of.
Most impressive number for you is 1, as in class ranking. Talk about the challenge of time management, effort management that goes into being an A-list basketball player and an A-list student, something that very few people achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. It was difficult, but I want to thank my parents for believing in me and trust me throughout the way to be able to get both jobs done. During school, it's tough to do both, but just staying consistent is the most important part and being able to do both at a high level.
Joe, did you want to go?
Sorry.
Do y'all? Mom, Dad, Chuck hit the number on the head we were talking about a second ago. It's great he's going up there to play basketball, but the academic part, talk to me about how proud you guys are of him for, like Chuck said, being the top-notch athlete and scholar.
Well, with me, it was all about competitiveness. I put that in him from day one when he was little, and not just about basketball. It's going to become a time when that ball's going to stop bouncing. He's going to need something else. So the plan has always been to chase whoever was number one, whatever the mark was, we was going for it, no matter what. So when we got here, I don't think he was close to being number one, when we first came. So he had to really buckle down. He shot up the list, and then it was funny because once he became number one, they started coming after us, it was people. It became like a basketball game,
Mm-hmm.
we would get out of school, and I would, all right, you better get your work done. 6 o'clock in the morning, he has to be up, and that's something most people don't know. He's up at 6. He's not working out, he's doing the schoolwork. So it's preparation, and he has a phenomenal mom that pushes him along with me. So I definitely want to acknowledge her. If you want to say something.
Yeah, I'll say this. One thing I will say about Kobe, I think he's always been kind of academic based. I've always said he's kind of like that cool nerd. He's always cared about his grades, but he doesn't really show it. He's very nonchalant. He's, a guy of few words. But the day that he actually got announced the valedictorian, we got home and I'm standing at the kitchen island and I'm literally like, I don't think you really understand the magnitude of what you just accomplished. And he looks at me and he's like, bruh, I just did my work. And I'm like, no, that's not how this works. And so really seeing him, but that's been something like, I've always been a perfectionist. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. And I've really pushed the kids to really just strive and to be excellent in everything that they do, that you're working into the Lord versus man, and that everything you do, you should put God first and have a spirit of excellence. And I think he's embodied that, not only academically, but also athletically, but more important academically. And I think he really was proud of himself, whether he shows that or not, but he was working hard for that number one spot. And so when it got announced, we were all really, really excited for him, because that's, to me, the most important thing. So.
Kobe, along those lines, then, any idea what you want to study and what that might look like after you're done with school?
Something in business, and I might go into financial advising or something like that.
Okay. And Kobe, one of the things, you've got two great parents here. You got a great support system all around you. Talk to me a little bit about how they've gotten you to this point.
From an early age, just helping me and believing me, waking me up early mornings, staying with me through late nights, and just being with me throughout the journey and helping me.
And I know this will be my last question. I'll turn it over to everybody else. Talk to me a little bit about what you're going to bring up there to Emory Henry next year.
I'm gonna bring a dog. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. I'm gonna be a great teammate. I'm gonna be coachable, and yeah, like I said, do whatever it takes to win.
Anybody else got anything?
I got one little thing to add. He does have a plan going in Emory Henry. He has 2 years to graduate. He's already going in with his associate's degree, so he has 2 years to graduate, and then he's gonna take the next 2 years to get his master's. So it's not gonna stop here. He still has goals he has to reach.